Good morning, everyone. If you'll kindly take your seats. Good morning, everyone. My name is Elisa Olson, and I am the Director of Communications for the City of Corpus Christi. Thank you so much for joining us today to celebrate this momentous occasion and the construction of the Southside, the very first Southside Police Substation. The new substation will enhance community safety, and we're so happy that you are here with us today. At this time, please join me in welcoming our Mayor, Paulette Guajardo, to the podium to say a few words.
Where are my few words? Elisa, do you have them? I see Peter's. Oh,
Yes, ma'am.
okay. Is that,
There you go.
yeah, we're sure that's correct, right? Okay, great. Great. Okay, good morning, everyone. I'm Paulette Guajardo, Mayor of Corpus Christi, and I'm very honored to welcome you to this wonderful occasion yet again. So before we begin, we want to recognize our elected officials with us. We have our district representative, Gil Hernandez, with us. Gil? And we also have our one of our at-large councilmen, Mark Scott. And I don't want to leave anybody out. Do we have any other council members here? Not, okay, we do not. So it's a great day in Corpus Christi. We're standing on the future site of a state-of-the-art police substation in our Southside community, surrounded by family-centered neighborhoods, thriving schools, and of course, growing development. This isn't just another groundbreaking. It is a bold step forward, a clear statement that public safety is not just a priority, it is the foundation of a strong, united, and resilient city. That's why since day one, in my role as mayor, I have stood alongside my colleagues on the city council, our city manager, and our dedicated city staff to keep our focus sharp and strengthening for our police department, investing in life-saving tools and bringing essential public safety services closer to the people we serve. So this new substation is a direct result of that shared vision. I want to thank Del Mar College, Dr. Escamilla, and the Board of Regents for being extraordinary partners in this effort. By leasing this land to the city, you have helped us take a fiscally responsible path while delivering strategically placed facilities. Together, we envisioned what it would look like to expand services into the fast-growing South Side. And today, that vision is taking shape. Earlier this year, we broke ground on a new substation serving the Northwest. And now, here we are again on the South Side, committing to the same standard of safety and service. This is the third police substation in our growing network. And we know this was critical because every community in our city deserves strong, visible, and consistent public safety support. Over the last few years, we've made real progress. We've increased the number of sworn officers. We've graduated multiple cadet classes. We've opened a brand new police training academy just across the ways there. And this isn't all by coincidence at all. It is strategy. It's commitment in action. So we know that trust grows when law enforcement is embedded within a community. Communication improves. Neighborhoods become safer, not just through enforcement, but through connection. This substation will serve as a local access point for residents to report concerns, to seek guidance, and to engage with officers who are part of the very fabric of the area we live in. So to the brave men and women of the Corpus Christi Police Department, we always thank you. Your commitment to hours of dedication, your sacrifices, and those of your families do not go unnoticed. You serve with honor, with discipline, and with courage, and we owe you a deep appreciation and the resources to do your job at the highest level, and that is what this facility will represent. And to the residents of Corpus Christi, this is for you. Your safety will always be a top priority. This substation is not just a building, It's a promise that we will continue to invest in your safety, in your peace of mind, and of course, the future of your neighborhood and this neighborhood. And finally, thank you to everyone here today for your support, for your partnership, and the belief in the city's progress. This groundbreaking is not just about public safety, it's about equity, it's about access, and building the kind of city that we all want to live in. I'm very proud to serve as your mayor, and I look forward to continuing to work together to build a safer, a stronger, and a more connected Corpus Christi. So now it's my great pleasure to introduce our city manager to make some remarks, Mr. Peter Zanoni.
All right, great. Thank you, Mayor, and good morning, everyone. I was sitting over here next to at-large Councilman Scott, and he asked me, is he and I going to get on these motorcycles over here and head over to the job site after? What do you think, Councilman? I think the keys may still be in them there. I don't know. Well, it's a great day to be here today. A lot of what I was going to say, the mayor has already said, so I don't want to belabor us in this hot sun, but it is great to be here. This is, as you can see, the ground behind me has already been broken. This project started some time ago, but we thought it'd be important for our police department and for our community and for Councilman Hernandez, who represents this district, to commemorate the beginning of this new substation. 6 years ago, when I started with the city, we had, maybe one substation, two. One of them was restricted. A good partner of ours let us use the building, but it really wasn't open to the public. And so we began a plan with the city council to put substations right in our communities. And as the mayor said, this is the second brand new one. We did groundbreaking a few months ago up in Flower Bluff at West Guth Park. This one here would be the second brand new one. And the first one was at Flower Bluff, where we repurposed and expanded the use of a facility that the city owned, and the community loves that substation. I've had the opportunity to tour it several times and meet the commanding officers, meet the frontline police officers, and it is a night and day difference in how we conduct policing in terms of communicating with our officers before they go out, giving the community a chance to be with their officers, whether it's just to say hi or bring some cookies or report something that might be going on. So this is a modern practice. It's something that many cities across the country have done. We're glad to be part of it now. We're glad that we have this second substation brand new being built, with the one at West Guth, the one in Flower Bluff, the downtown headquarters, and then one more that is planned and funded for design and bond 2024 will be around the La Primera Mall area. That should complete our dispatching efforts into the community. You're going to see on the board when we unveil it, some of the highlights on there is that this gives the community access to police, to our police department. And I knew 6 years ago when I came here, and I still know today more than ever, that we have one of the best police departments in the country and one of the best in terms of having a relationship with the community. Our community, as I say often at this microphone, loves our police officers, the men and women over here and behind us. And reciprocally, the community loves them. Reciprocally, they love the community. And that's not found across the country. So we have to remind us of that often and make sure we take great pride in that. I do. I do want to recognize a few folks that are here this morning, including the architect, Philip Ramirez. Philip, you still here? There, okay, he's in the back. Philip Ramirez is a Turner Ramirez architect, local design firm. Thank you for designing this. He also designed the police training academy behind us. Victory Building team is here. Chris Hamilton, the principal owner. Chris, thank you for being here this morning. Victory bid on this one was a low bid, and also the West Guth one. So he's building two almost simultaneously. There'll be a little bit of savings to our taxpayers because of that. Some value in having one person build two. It was a low bid, and he was a low bidder on both. Also a local company. I want to highlight that this morning. Our city's engineering and construction team. I know Andre, our city architect's here. Probably some of our other folks from our engineering services department. And then Del Mar College, as the mayor said, is here as well. John is here somewhere. John, thank you for being here this morning. John and I and another team probably a few years ago met. I remember very little happening here on the site. We met in a trailer that's now gone, but to design the police training academy. It was a pleasure to see him again this morning. So with that, we want to just just congratulate the moment, thank our police department, thank all those who I mentioned who made this possible. Now I'd like to call up Councilman Hernandez, City Council District 5 representative. Councilman.
All right, good morning. I'm Gil Hernandez, City Councilman for District 5, and I appreciate everybody that came out today and our wonderful police officers that are here in support of this. You know, District 5 is the very much the growth corridor for the city of Corpus Christi. A lot of growth happening here, and we need the facilities and services required for it. Obviously, we have the Police Training Academy, but we also have, you know, what's affectionately known as the Gil Witt Pool right across the street here, also known as Gilly World. But, you know, it's important to have these city facilities here on the south side, and this is the substation is also an important thing to have our police close to the community here on the south side. It gives them a place to start in the morning and closer here every day. This goes along with the, you know, all the things that are happening in the south side. We have the expansion of Rodfield Road that made it very much easier for people in the Rancho Vista community to get in and out of those neighborhoods. We added lights through the widening of Yorktown at Fred's Folly and as well as Oso Parkway. Also, Moses Mostagassi's here in the audience, and he's doing a big part of that, especially with the growth over there where we're building the new middle school for CCISD and the new Southside Elementary that's recently opened up. Creekside, I believe it's called. I'm really happy. You know, I've been representing the city, the District 5 for the last 6.5 years. And the only thing we had here on the south side was the Garcia Library and, of course, our fire station over here. And now we have a lot more facilities, and we also have on the books a plan for a new combined library and recreation center. Location to be determined, but it is important that we take care of the citizens here on the south side, providing those services, providing the protection of the police officers, and we made great investments in our police department, adding over 50 police officers in the last 4 years, Chief, right? 5 years. So I want to say that this is a great day. I wanted to make sure we had this opportunity to celebrate the groundbreaking, even though we're already broken ground. It's important. I think it's important for the community of the South Side, as well as us as a city, to celebrate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Councilman. Please join me now in welcoming our Corpus Christi Police Chief, Mike Markle.
Well, good morning. Man, so many great things have been said today. I'll follow Peter's lead. I don't want to be redundant and say the same things, but I'll say this. How blessed are we as a police department? I often think, how blessed was I as a brand new chief to have a young councilwoman show up and very unabashedly draw her saber and rattle it for public safety. That's not an exaggeration. Day one in a basement of City Hall, push for, as before some of the council were here, push for 127 more officers, 26 more officers. Day one. I think some folks made fun of her for it. But look at us. And how blessed are we that we have a council that's grown to support that? How blessed are we as a police department that has a city manager show up and bring the staff in and had the will to impose himself to get these buildings built and to move our public safety forward. We are in a blessed time. I've been here for 36. Next month we'll start 37 years, and never in my history have I seen a time like this. Transition is remarkable. And how blessed are we, I can't forget this, that when we put a bond proposal forward, despite all the rhetoric and all the real concerns about money, we put a bond proposal forward to spend millions of dollars to invest in public safety buildings, and it passes not by a small margin, it passes overwhelmingly by public vote. I think close to 80%, is that right, Peter? That's remarkable. And that's a testament to our police officers. Every one of you out there who wears a uniform and badge, that is a reciprocal great gift from our community based on how you treat this community. You need to understand the power in your actions. It's because of you and because of your professionalism, because of your dedication to duty and this community that this happens. It's because of those actions that we have this support, this mayor, this council, this city manager and his staff. That's what makes it happen. It is a social contract, and I've spoken that before, and it's working out well. So thank you so much, Mayor. Thank you, Council. Thank you, Peter. And thank you, there's some folks that didn't get mentioned, our engineers who have done a terrific job working with our construction company, Victory, our IT, and all those ancillary partners within the city that have made these things happen. So thank you again. We love you for what you're doing for public safety, not just police, but fire too. You've recognized the importance of it. You recognize the importance of this location as we move south to the London area and have to respond to those areas. So we appreciate it with all of our hearts, and we look forward to this new substation.
Thank you, Chief Markle, Mayor, City Manager, Councilman Hernandez. It's a pleasure joining you all today on this momentous occasion. At this time, I'd like to invite the Mayor and City Manager and council members up to the unveiling, and we have a photo opportunity as well.
Bring my son with me.
Yes.
This is my son, by the way. Brought him up here with me.
Thank you, everyone. Please feel free to pick up a brochure. We have water over here as well, and enjoy the refreshments.